Hey guys, it's Keegan. Welcome back to the channel, or if this is the first time that you are watching one of my videos, hello, it's nice to meet you. You can probably tell from listening to me that I have a bit of a cold. I've been sick for like a week. Luckily, I just had two personal readings that were still pending when I got sick, and both of those people have just been so understanding. So I just want to say thank you to those two people. I've missed you guys, and I wanted to sit down to do a video for you guys. I wanted to interact in some way. I decided that I would do a video after having a conversation with my best friend. And so that's what this video is. You already have seen the title and the thumbnail. I'm just going to take some online quizzes. It's hanging out. So I'm super excited for you guys to see the video because you're actually going to get to learn quite a bit about me. You're going to get to see me answer questions. Some of them get very personal. If you want to get to know me a little bit better, if you want to just hang out, if you're bored and you want to watch a quick video, that's what the purpose of this one is. Apologies for the way that I sound. Apologies if I look super pale. I probably am super pale at this point. I hope that you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think. If you really loved this type of video, I'm happy to do more of them. Or if you have any suggestions of other random videos that I can do over the next couple of days while I'm still recovering from the cold, let me know that as well. I had fun doing this. It was interesting. I'm not going to give too much away. Send me healing energy if you're watching this within the first couple of days of the video being posted. I mean, if you're watching the video a year after this video was posted, go ahead and send me healing energy. Who knows what's going on with me a year from now. A couple of weeks ago, I actually was just on YouTube killing time and had a suggested video pop up that I thought was very interesting. I have it here. This is what popped up. It was this video here, exactly this video. This channel, Mr. Test, is, I don't know, it's just sort of like random videos that are, you know, how many people are you secretly in love with? Does your crush like you? But there was one video in particular that showed up, and it was this test will guess your zodiac sign. And you know what? It got me. It's so weird. Feel free to do this if you want. But the trick with this being a video is that you have to keep track of your score. So it's almost like in random magazines where it's like, what type of lover are you, or whatever, and you fill out the thing and you add up your points. As that type of quiz. So it's not going to do it for you. You have to keep track of how you answer. But yeah, it totally got it. Now, it doesn't break it down into like specific signs. So it didn't say that I was a Scorpio, but it did say I was a water sign. And I had two other friends take the quiz and it got them as well. So if you're curious about it, head over to Mr. Test. Take the quiz. If it gets you, feel free to go into the comments of that video and tell them that Keaghan Tarot sent you there. Maybe that'll lure some people over to our channel. But it was very interesting. And it got me thinking, if this random video somehow managed to peg me as a water sign, I thought maybe what I would do is I would go in and I would just see, guess what zodiac sign you are. And I'm gonna take a couple of random quizzes. Thought that might be something fun that we could do. Most of these are probably gonna, like, I don't know. I want to say they're not gonna work, but I don't know. Maybe they will. So we're gonna find out one way or the other. If I sound noticeably more congested, it's because I just sneezed, and I'm probably gonna cut the sneeze out, even though I feel like there's another sneeze coming. I'm a mess doing this video. But we will make it through this. You guys are hanging out with the real me on a random Sunday night at like 10:30, and I apologize. So we have a lot of quizzes to pick from here. There's a Buzzfeed, so let's just start with that one and see what happens. So let's see. I would love to date a famous person because it would be fun and exciting. Well, there are a couple of things here I'm thinking as a Scorpio. One, you know, it would be fun and exciting to be involved with someone who is famous. It would depend on what they were famous for. This is very complicated. The other thing is, if you're dating a famous person, by default, it means that your privacy is going to be also invaded. So I'm going to say somewhere between strong disagreement and neutral for me on that one. I am more sensitive than most other people. Yeah, for sure. I am definitely more so. I would rather stand out in a crowd than blend in. No, not really. I'm hoping you guys are going to be able to see my answers. I would rather stay in than go out to a party. Yes. We get closer. There we go. I'm more attracted to new ideas than old traditions. Ooh. Again, that's very specific. It depends on what we are talking about. I would go with neutral on that one, honestly. New ideas are great if they're good new ideas. If old traditions can be great if they aren't outdated. You know, I'm kind of neutral. That's very it's case dependent for me. Extremely competitive. Not really. Not extremely competitive. You need to have a lot of sex to feel fully alive. Oh, all right. Well, we just got a little bit personal, but answered that one honestly. If I stay in one place for too long, I get very restless. That's actually kind of true for me, to be honest. Although I tend to stay in places for a really long time, I just stick with the restlessness. I feel very anxious when things are not organized the way I like. Yeah, that's kind of true. I would enjoy being a celebrity. You know, I would. Obviously, I'm on YouTube, so there's something to this. I think I would be a fairly private celebrity, though. But if I had control over that, sure, why not? When I find someone I connect with, I get kind of clingy. Yeah, that's me. I need a lot of praise and verbal affection to feel good about myself. You know, we're going to go somewhere in the middle here on that one. I would rather lead than follow. Absolutely. I do not like following. We're done with this first quiz, so let's see what this BuzzFeed quiz thinks that I am. So it thinks that I'm a Taurus, which is interesting because, you know, Taurus and Scorpio are sort of not opposing, but they're sister signs. So, you know, that's kind of interesting. I mean, you didn't get it. You didn't get me, BuzzFeed. So, whatever this was called, you bet you can correctly guess. Well, you got it wrong. Got that one wrong. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take another one. This is Playbuzz. We will take this one. It's from 2015. No. Okay. So let's start. Would you consider yourself a logical, analytical person? Yeah, most of the time. Are you a sensitive person, taking others' feelings into account? Yes. How would you stereotype yourself? I would just say I'm normal. You get depressed often. Yeah. What zodiac sign do you feel you should / want? I mean, that's tricky. I'm not going to answer Scorpio because I feel like that's... So if I had to be another sign, what sign would I be? I'm going to go with Taurus Leo on this one. I feel like Taurus is, you know, like I got Taurus in the first quiz, and I feel like Leo is an interesting fire sign to me because I always say that, you know, Scorpio as a water sign is very fiery. I feel like Leo is actually one of those fire signs that can be a little bit watery. They can be a bit emotional. You know, so I'm Taurus Leo is what I would do if I couldn't be a Scorpio. That's how I'm going to choose to take that question. Do you believe in Ouija board, tarot cards, chakras out of... Yeah. Yes, I believe in that stuff. I literally do tarot readings on YouTube. So, would you consider yourself to have social anxiety? Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Who's your favorite character from Friends? Wow, this could get me in trouble. You know, I'm going to go with Phoebe. I just feel like Phoebe is my favorite character. I think she's a really good character. I think there aren't a lot of, you know, it takes a lot to pull that character off. So I'm going to go with Phoebe. What's your favorite type of movie? I mean, my favorite type of movie would be horror movies. I tend to watch more documentaries, though, than horror movies. But my favorite genre of movies is horror. Are you a critical person? That doesn't mean that you're mean. It means you notice detail. Yes. And I will speak up. for sure. Would you consider yourself stubborn? Maybe you don't let go. I'm a little above average there. I've learned to curb that. Are you usually I make plans and think things out, or I don't care, I do whatever? I like to have some idea of what's going on. You ever get lost in thought? Yep, all the time. You're a millionaire, it's time to buy a car. Which car would you buy? And then I would just get a regular modern car. I wouldn't need something fancy. Zombie apocalypse. Do you cry because there's no hope? We're all gonna die. Call us with friends to create a secret hideout. Take charge, be the boss. Stay on my own, gather materials and hide out. Try to find other people, support, stay in groups. Well, I would get a small group of friends and hide out, but the typo is killing me. But we're gonna go with that one. If you go back to one decade, what would it be? My decade is not an option. I would go back to the 70s, so I'm going to say the 20s instead. Do you have low or high self-esteem? Well, these are kind of personal. I'm gonna go with I doubt myself many times. I almost said I have days where I don't feel my best, but overall I'm good. But I doubt myself. Even when I'm aware that life is good, I'll still get in my head about it. What would you want to be when you grow up? I would want to be a tarot reader on YouTube. Is that an option? I'm gonna go with psychologist. It's close enough to what I do. Last question, do you often feel ignored, unappreciated, or like nobody understands you? I do. And it's ridiculous, because even if someone is paying so much attention to me and making me feel super special, like my boyfriend, so yeah, I often do feel that way. He's calculating the results. He's thinking, holy crap, it got it. Scorpio. Isn't that weird? And I'll try to remember to put the links to the quizzes in the description box in case you guys want to take them. I'll try to remember to do that. It's very interesting. It did nail that I'm a Scorpio. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to hear the cat snoring, but if you do, that's what that sound is. I can hear it through the headphones, but I'm not sure if the microphone's actually going to pick it up as much as I hear him. So yeah, that was the video, and I thought about doing a third quiz, but I don't know how you guys are going to feel about this video. I don't know what's going to happen with it. And so if you liked this, if you thought it was interesting, if you thought it was funny, if you thought that there was some insight that you gained, then for sure, let me know. You can do that by putting comments down below, giving the video a thumbs up. If you did like it, if you want to see me do more random stuff like this, I'm happy to do it. It's not just something I would do when I'm sick, but it was the perfect thing for me to do while I'm not feeling my best. So I do hope you at least appreciate getting to know me a little bit better. I'm gonna just leave it at that. No, this has been a very random video. I have filmed part of a channel update video just as I've been able to do it. I've been sitting down and filming little bits and pieces. I'm going to cobble that together into something as an actual channel announcement for you guys as well. Hoping to get that out later in the week. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to just put up a couple of videos. Not sure what I'm going to put up, to be honest with you. I might just leave that up to YouTube so they can suggest what they think you might actually enjoy. And I'll see you guys soon, hopefully sounding and feeling much better than I do right now. I love you so much.